Yay!
Oh, yay. Hello.
Hi, awesome. Okay, it was my first time when I created all this collaboration live, and it's so,
Sorry,
weird because I don't know.
I wasn't sure if I should start it or you, so it's all good.
We did it. Finally, we started. Oh wow, so many people here. I'm
Yeah,
used to see, like 10 people on my
yeah.
lives.
I think we did a promotion pretty good, so
Yeah, it
we're
was
waiting
nice
for
job.
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you?
So, I'm fine. I'm fine. A bit. Yeah. When I texted you and you said that you're kind of nervous, I thought, oh, damn it. I feel nervous too. Right. After our, texting, I think, oh, damn it. I have to talk right now, in hours. So,
Yeah,
it
but
was
I feel
very,
like the best way to do this is just to jump on a call and that's it. Like without any preparation, without any, like planning or something like that, because it gets pretty rough in your head when you have to prepare for something like that. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, true. Agree. So we just started and it's awesome. And before we start, I want to say hi everyone. Hi
Yes,
guys. Thanks
hi
for
guys.
coming. Thanks for coming. I want to say that if you don't know it, my name is Elona and here's Staki, and we present our amazing collaboration. And we will talk about motion design a lot. And we prepared a lot of topics. I hope we will cover all of them, or at least most of them.
I
And
hope we will have time to to cover everything and not like prolong a call for like 2 hours or something like that.
yeah, it's true. But let's try. At least we can do all our best. So maybe we can kind of introduce ourselves, yeah, to your audience, to my audience. So make sure that everyone knows who is talking here in
Okay,
my phone. So
so
maybe you can start. You can
do you
start.
want to start, ladies first?
Oh, it's kind of cheating. I don't know. Okay, guys, I said that my name is Ilona. I'm a motion designer. I have been working as a motion designer. I tried to count. Okay, it's almost 7 years, I guess. Yeah. And it was very long way, from office to freelance, and have no idea when I come back to office. Probably never. I don't know. I'm in that club, who once tried freelancing and then just it's my completely my format. What else? I create explainer videos. I really like it, and right now I think that they could be very boring and very uh, I don't know, kind of. I noticed that mostly explainer video lost kind of unique, style or something. So they are very flat and very, I don't know, boring. So I really try to make them more engaging because I know that it's very important for the client. So yeah, maybe that's all what I want to say. I don't know. Maybe later I will think, I will get more ideas, and I
So
will
I'm
interrupt you.
asking right now, like, why did you choose freelancing instead of some full-time job as a motion de designer? Sorry.
Not a problem. Well, I feel that, I really like controlling everything.
You
And
like
yeah,
freedom like everybody
yeah,
else.
yeah. And that's why actually freelance works for me the best. Yeah, there are many, disadvantages. So it's not for all of people. So it's absolutely fine if you feel a kind of fear or something like this. So it's absolutely fine. And but for me, this flexible schedule, these opportunities that gives freelance, they just work for me better. So it's very important for me than all these disadvantages about fear and blah blah blah. So yeah,
And
that's why.
worth it.
Yeah. So that's why I'm here.
Yeah. Awesome. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna start with
Yeah,
my like
yeah.
introduction if you agree.
Of course, yeah.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Ivan and people know me as Staki actually, because that's my nickname when since I was like 10 years old or something like that. And I'm actually into motion graphic design. Well, let's say maybe 5 years or something like that. But I started as a like general graphic designer. Then I slowly translated to video editor slash motion graphic designer, and then I finally, maybe 2 years ago, something like that, I finally realized that motion graphics is something that I love, something that I find myself in. So that's it. And then like I slowly became something like content creator, but I don't wanna like call it like that because I'm just posting stuff that I do basically.
And it's the best way how you can actually become a content creator. You just post what you like and what you have and share with the whole world. So I think it's the best way.
Yes, yes. Like I think that as soon as I start to um, think about it too much, that's when the stuff gets rough, because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you don't have reach, you don't have an engagement, you don't have this, you don't have that, and that's where it gets bad actually. So it's much
Yeah.
better to like be free and post everything you want, and that's it.
Yeah, it's true. I also, catch myself when I try to, overthink about content creation, about numbers, and I feel only kind of, how to say, it's a kind of disappointment or something. So it's just, you just feel upset, and, when you try to control everything again,
Yes, yes,
even in your blog.
so like kind of necessary, like
Yeah, yeah, true. And actually, if you take it too serious, it seems that it's kind of second job. And I always think that, blog is kind of hobby. If it brings money, it's awesome. If it doesn't bring money, it's also awesome. Just give me, some feedback, make me more visible in community. So it also has a lot of advantages. But when you try to, make simple things more complex, I don't know. It's not the best way, I guess.
yeah, yeah. I think we are actually coming to our next question,
Yeah,
like
agree, agree. Okay.
motion designer slash content creator. Like
Yeah, slowly,
when you
slowly.
started with an explanation and everything, you can feel free to continue about work-life balance and
Oh,
about
yeah.
actually finding the right balance between um, freelancing and content creation, social media like Instagram and everything else.
I still didn't find it. I don't know. Please, please give me an example. Who has already found it? Because I don't know. Everyone. I just have kind of talk. I just talk with some colleagues, with other content creators, and they all say, "Oh my God, it's too complex. I have no idea what to post, or I have no time." When I can create something, for my blog. So it's always, this balance is always lost. So you kind of try to manage it, but I don't know. But we're still here, so probably we have kind of success in this.
Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't call it like success or something, but maybe we are on the right path.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Okay, success is too huge, but kind of, right
right,
direction. Absolutely
right.
agree.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't have any system. What about you? Do you have these, days when you create your content plan and all this stuff?
At one point I did, but I was usually doing like on Sundays, I was preparing everything for the next week, and I was well planning what will I record
Mm-hmm.
and what will I and how and where. etc. But at one point, it just got lost. You know, like I was doing it for maybe like 2 months, 3 months, something like that, and that's when I actually saw like the highest rise, let's say
Mm-hmm.
something like that. Yeah, but it's super hard because at one point you have to decide should you do freelancing for clients because that's bringing you bread to the table.
Yeah, yeah.
Or should you try to create something and maybe succeed at one point? Like it's a high risk, but I
Yeah.
feel like I haven't found the right balance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely understand. It's just what happens with me all the time. You know, people ask me, "Well, you have some time. You do so many things. How did you manage it?" And the key points here is that I don't manage it. It's just,
Yeah.
you know, it happens and it's great. You know. So I have kind of, you know, free time, so I can create some content. I have kind of inspiration. I also can use it and create some content, but no system. I used to follow a lot of SMM bloggers. I don't remember if I talk about it here on my blog, but I really want to share it because I used to follow them, and they maybe 3 years ago or 4 years when I just started, and all of them recommended, you know, post every day, create stories every day. And I just was reading it and thought, you know, seriously, I need to spend at least 4 hours to create, you know, this tiny tutorial to test my idea. You know about it
Yeah.
probably, to test the idea, records, you know, the tutorial, video editing, blah blah blah. And I have to do it, you know, every single day. What? So I was so depressed when I, you know, read all this information. And then guess what? Most of them, of these SMM bloggers talking about, you know, promotion on Instagram, just got burned out,
Oh yeah.
lost, you know, their blogs, and you know, only I follow from that time. I follow only 1 or 2 bloggers who still, you know, creating content. But most of them just, you know, oh damn it, it was too much for me. So they, you know, really pushed me and themselves, and it's just, oh my god, it's just unfair, I guess. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I had like pretty much the same experience because
Mm-hmm.
at one point you're just like trying to learn how to grow, you know,
Yeah.
and you're like scrolling and scrolling and reading blogs, reading like watching videos, watching reels, watching like advice from really, let's say, successful
Mm-hmm.
people from that field, and then you just realize that it's not applicable for you or for
Yeah,
your
true.
niche or for your field first. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
can't record every day. Like, uh, well, probably I can if it's my full-time job.
Yes,
You know, like
exactly.
you
But it's
drop
not
everything,
your, yeah.
drop everything else and just do that, then yeah, it's probably possible, you know. But I think like with our kind of content, it's not really like you need to plan it well and you need to actually create it. Like if you
Mm-hmm.
making some short animation or something like that, you can't make that in 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Like
True.
it's not possible.
Yes, it's true. And I think that it's very important for to realize it, you know, for everyone who wants to start creating their professional blog, not only about tutorials, but with portfolio stuff, with any other stuff. So you don't have to force yourself and create content, you know, as often as it's possible. You just will get burnout. You won't get any results because, you know, it's not fast results here on Instagram. I don't know, maybe, okay, maybe if we can, you know, then snaked, maybe we will get some, you know, huge success in very short time period. But unfortunately, we choose motion design, or fortunately, I don't know. So
Yeah, yeah, like I agree to the fullest. So basically, we are like going through the same things probably, but
mhm.
that's the point. Like you think that it's just bad for you, like it's the struggle only for you, but
Yes,
then you realize that like everybody else is going through the same stuff,
yep,
like going through the same problems, going through the same uh, um, struggles like freelancing and content creation
yeah,
balance, something like
yeah. Yeah, I really like talking about all this, you know, tiny issues, because sometimes when I scroll Instagram, I feel like, you know, everybody, you know, has some, are just successful and, you know, have amazing time management and, you know, always full of, I don't know, of work, amazing project, inspiring clients, blah, blah, blah. And when we talk about this, you know, behind the scene of being, you know, blogger on Instagram, it's absolutely cool because everyone can feel and relate that, oh, everything is fine with me.
like
So these guys,
you're
yeah,
a human as me and
yeah,
as everything else.
yeah.
Like I remember, I think I'm following you for some time, like for
Hmm.
a long time actually. I'm fan, you know. Like, and I remember like watching your. I think it was like carousel tips with
Hmm.
like time displacement. It was
Yeah.
something like that. Like
Oh, it was so
five,
long.
five for motion designer, something like that. And I remember that I followed your channel, and I remember that I thought like, cool, like she she she's got everything figured out. You know what I
Okay, okay, it's super nice to know. Actually, a funny story. I had a call today meeting with potential clients, and he said he was kind of manager, and he said, "I'm a huge fan. You know, I found your Instagram, and it's so cool. I follow your tips, and we can work together right now." And I don't know, it's so weird and so cute and so strange feeling, you know, at the same time when you create something and someone, you know, notice it and use it, and then we work together and then we do some collaboration, right?
mean?
Like
Yeah,
we're doing right now. So it's
and then
just
you
wow.
remember like that's that's why I'm doing that. Like
Yes,
that's the
exactly.
yeah, and then we are actually going through with some nice flow because the next question
Yeah.
is imposter syndrome, and you were talking
Yeah.
about like comparing yourself. So
Yes. Yes, it's
have
so
you like
so
experienced it? Are you going through that? How are you fighting it?
I just want, before I start, I just wanted to say, guys, I see that you leave our stream and it's absolutely unacceptable because later we will talk about all these topics about jobs and blah, blah, blah. So it's kind of intro. So guys, please stay here. And later we also plan kind of Q&A session, yeah, so you can ask some questions and be active in our chat because we see your hearts, your fires, and you know it makes me, you know, feel happy at least today. So yeah, guys, please be active. It's very important for
Yeah,
us and
I
for
don't know if
you.
I can like actually we have like all kinds of questions ready. So
So yeah,
but you
stay
know
here.
there are some like pretty cool things coming. And
Yeah, yes, absolutely. We
maybe a bit
prepared many.
sketchy and controversial. So
Ooh, and then we will be blocked on Instagram. Yeah, we just started and already blocked. Okay, about imposter syndrome. I believe that, you know, everyone who works in creative field, you know, meet with this syndrome. So has these feelings, and I actually worked with a psychologist last year, and we worked exactly about imposter syndrome. And actually I thought that, you know, I had more control in these, you know, feelings, But then we work with my psychologist, and I realized that my imposter syndrome is literally everywhere. So it's huge, and sometimes something that I thought, oh, it's kind of something that, you know, that could that makes my life a bit worse. And even these, you know, tiny things was kind of imposter syndrome. If I remember some of examples, I will tell you right now. I just talk in general because, you know, it was kind of some time ago. But I don't know anyone who doesn't have this, you know, feeling that, you know, sometimes you charge something and think, oh, maybe it's too much, maybe I'm not good enough. So all these things are pretty familiar for me as well. So yeah.
Yes,
What about you?
yes,
Do you
but I
have it?
that of course I have it. Like I have it all the time, basically, and
I thought
especially
you would say, you know, no, I'm kind of superhero, so I can
I'm the
overcome it.
smartest and I'm the best motion designer in the world. But
Nice.
that's life, of course. Like, and I don't feel that way, of course. Yeah, and I think like it's really like obvious when when you're some kind of a tutor, teacher, something like that. Like you have a course as well for
Mm-hmm.
yeah for illustrations, right? And
Yeah,
for
yeah.
yeah, and I made a course like maybe 2 months ago
Mm-hmm.
for um, Serbian market, and it's crazy because like I just started like learning these things, and I'm already doing a course, and like
Yeah.
I am actually helping people to be better, to get better, and actually to start doing what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not crazy, and like every week I um, think to myself, like, am I ready for that? And
Mm-hmm.
am I really like that good to help like other people? You know?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so that's something that going through my mind like all the time, basically, like every week with every call with the client, with every talk with
Mm-hmm.
some um, student or something like that. So it's crazy, but like I think the best way to just to overcome that is think that there are uh, people that are worse than you, maybe
Mm-hmm.
doing better. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? And then
yeah.
you're like, hell no, you're not gonna do that. Like,
Oh my God. Oh, Staki, sorry for interruption. I see no messages that sound is very low, guys.
yeah,
Who is very low? Okay, let me know if it's low or not. I have these headphones, so
and
it
maybe I
should be
can
fine.
try to switch to my headphones with microphone.
Okay, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. It's fine. Um, what else? Meanwhile, Staki is trying to do all this, you know, connection. I would say that, yeah, it's very, how to say, it's a very strange thing when you're a kind of teacher, where you show some tips and tricks, so you kind of on some pretty huge level, let's say like this. And it's kind of a huge responsibility, I guess. So everyone expects that, oh, you know everything, you can show and explain everything. But I think that, you know, it doesn't work in this way. So you can share how I actually do. I share my experience, I share my knowledge, I share everything that I notice, that I have. And it's always, you know, we have more experienced motion designers who knows more than I. And always we have, and of course we have motion designers who know you know, less than I, and yeah, I could help them, and at the same time I could learn something from more professional, you know, guys, and it's absolutely fine. So it doesn't mean that, you know, we know everything and blah blah blah. So it's just I don't know, sometimes it's kind of weird, how to explain it, attitude, I guess, that you're kind of guru and, you know, you can do whatever someone asks you, you can do. But it's not true, unfortunately, again. Okay. Oh, we have kind of...
Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can hear me right now.
Okay, just try to speak and we will react.
Can you hear me?
I hear you perfectly. So, guys, what about you?
Maybe it's better. I'm not.
I think it's better. For me, it's better. It was fine, but right now it's perfect. Little better.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we did it. At least a little bit better.
Guys,
It's already fine.
Put like thumbs up or something like that if you hear me good. If you hear me well, actually.
Now it's better. Okay. Okay.
I can't tune it up like it's okay, maybe let's say it's better.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Thank you, guys. Okay, sorry, where were you?
Okay, we talk about imposter syndrome and how was it and how we try to overcome. By the way, how you try to overcome it? Okay, you have these feelings, you have these thoughts in your head every day, every single day, and then how you fight with them, or you just ignore them, or what?
I think at one point I'm just like, well, I don't want to curse, but I'm just like, you know, screw that. You know what I mean? Like, as I said, like I usually like see a lot of other like, I'm not gonna sound like too, I'm not gonna sound bad, and I'm not gonna sound like, I don't know how to say it, but I see a lot of worse people doing better just because they are like, they were consistent enough and they didn't have fear.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going through that wall and that's it. You know what I mean? And that's what I say to myself usually, like after, I don't know, like a week or 2 or 3, when I really get my mind into those things, and I say to myself, like, just screw that, you're going through that wall and that's it. Like, nothing gonna stop you from that.
Yeah, cool. So you're kind of stubborn person, yeah? So just go and do it.
Stubborn. Yes, stubborn. I think that's like the right word, probably, because I'm that kind of guy. Like when I think I don't like to lose.
Yeah,
You know, I
nobody likes.
hate losing, and I hated losing when I was a kid. So I was like, damn, I have to be the best, even though I know I probably won't ever like come somewhere close. But at least I have to try, you know.
Yeah, I know this feeling. So it's very, I guess it's important, you know, to stay stubborn and not to give up, even if you don't have, you know, visible results for now, or you don't have, you know, that results that you wanted. So it's very important. So yeah, that's how I actually, you know, deal with my car drive in school. I'm too stupid for this shit, seriously. But you know, I did a lot of effort, so I just can't give up. Unfortunately, again.
Yes,
But I really want to.
and usually you're like far over the border to stop now. You know what? Like it's too late to say nah, like this is not for me. I'm going into like another direction. It's
Yeah.
too far. So now, like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
are already here. Like, people are watching us and listening to us, and hopefully learning something from this. Like, even if it's at least that we are humans and we
Mm-hmm.
struggle with a lot of things,
Yeah, yeah.
career and everything else.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I like our, vibe of this life. We have kind of motivation and depression at the same time.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's perfect mix for me.
it's perfect
Uh,
balance, you know.
yeah, at least here we have kind of balance. I don't know. I don't
Fear
know.
of life.
Yes,
Fear
yes,
of
yes.
life. Yeah.
So maybe we can switch to the next question. After this question, we have Q&A, or in the end we will do it.
Okay.
How
Do
do you
you
think?
want to do like quick Q&A right now?
Let's ask our followers to ask something. Meanwhile, we will talk about next topic, and then we will scroll
Oh,
and
okay. Okay.
what
So
do you
you
think?
guys write us some questions, and we will probably scroll later to
Yeah,
see what it ask. I think there was several questions in the beginning, so
yeah, yeah. Oh, we have to scroll a lot.
we have to scroll like pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's true.
let's go to the next questions then. How are you finding your clients? This is
Oh,
probably the most important question there is.
that's that's why we
How to
were here
find
today.
clients and how to start. Like,
Oh, it's very interesting topic. Recently I had also live, not here, on another channel. And yeah, my colleague also asked me where I found clients and how actually I do. And I tried to analyze it. And I realized that, last years I found clients. I don't looking for, how to say, I don't look for clients mostly, because
do
mostly
you
I
like
work.
outreach?
Huh?
You don't do like outreach, you mostly get clients.
Uh, I don't, send some, for example, cover letters on Upwork or something. So very, very, rarely, or how to say, not often, I mean. And mostly I work with clients, so it's kind of long-term clients. So we do something, and later we do another video, for example. So, and these clients recommend me to their colleagues, and so that's how it works. And I believe that, after analysis of these, processes, I realized that it's super important to do some nice job, because you prove your client that you give value, you're responsible, you do awesome stuff, you worth your money, and that's how you build these relationships. Because for me, it's more comfortable to work with long-term clients, than just one just one there here and there. So that's how it works for me. But this scheme, this structure, how I work with clients, was created not for one day or one week or 1 month even. It's a result of my almost 7 years of experience. Oh, wow.
Yeah, sorry, I was just scrolling through the questions, and yeah, like that's. But I'm pretty curious when it comes to stuff like how did you start it? Like how did you find your like first client or second or third or maybe like
Okay, I don't
first
remember
client?
how was it, exactly first, because first clients were just awful, because I was awful, and they obviously were awful, and wasn't cool. I would say that how to say, so I actually started working with Ukrainian clients, you know, in office, and after when I quit, I also work with my, you know, ex job and ex, you know, manager, so they send me kind of as a freelancer, work, and I work with them. And when I realized that it's not enough work for me here, it was a kind of period, I was extremely afraid to, you know, go somewhere and work with foreign, you know, clients, because I didn't speak well in English like I'm doing right now. And it was super scary. And I tried. I knew about Upwork, so it's freelance website for freelancers where you can find job. And I, you know, push myself learning English, and the same push myself there. So I filled my form, you know, my profile, uploaded all the best works, and just applied for all, you know, jobs that I could do, that I could do cool, and they could give me kind of recommendations and feedback. So that's how actually officially started my kind of freelance career, I guess. But it was super scary, and it was super how to say, depressive when you send, you know, some cover letters and don't have any answers, or they just reject you because, you know, of price, or of, I don't know, usually because of price. So yeah, it was super depressive, but I didn't give up, because again, the start line was too
That's
too far.
like you didn't give up after first rejection or second, or
Yes,
like probably
yes.
or something like that.
I didn't have my, I had my first tiny project on Upwork after 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, of applying, you know, and applying and
Every
applying.
day, I guess.
Yes,
Like
for
10
sure.
proposals a day.
Yeah, yeah. And it's so exhausting, because you try to analyze what job, what they want, cover, text cover letter, and making them personal, you know. And I had kind of layout, but I had to change it all the time to update it according to the job description. But it was super depressive, seriously, when you send and you know that you can do it. So you can do it for a nice price, for a nice timeline, and the result will be fine. And they just don't choose you. It's so sad. It's just, but you have to overcome it.
Yeah. I fully like agree on
Mm-hmm.
that. I also started on Upwork actually, and that's where I actually learned a lot of other skills. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
that's that I think helped me probably the most, like learning how to write letters, cover
Yeah.
letters, proposals, how to do research before sending like anything to a client, how to
Mm-hmm.
talk to clients, how to negotiate, and everything else. Because like I think that's probably what matters the most. Because
Yeah.
if you're good at something, actually we're gonna we're gonna come to that later. I don't know if I want to talk about it right now, but never mind. Let's stop right there. Okay. So basically, yeah, I started with um, Serbian clients at first. It was actually for my friend,
Mm-hmm.
his friend, and his friends, and later, and on and on and on. And like at one point, I realized that it's not really a great way to
Mm-hmm.
earn like anything, because you're working a lot for very little amount of money.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that's when I realized like I need to try to find something on Upwork, and I was like super stubborn once again. I was super stubborn, and I hate when someone tells me right now like I tried Upwork, but I sent like 20 proposals proposals and I haven't found, you know, like I haven't found any clients. Like 20 proposals, that's nothing. Like
Yeah.
I was sending 20 proposals a day.
Yeah, yeah.
Like every day, 20 proposals, 20, 20, 20. And what matters the most actually is how you, what do you send them, of course.
Yes, of
Like if
course.
you just send them, hi, I want to work, it's probably not gonna work for you. You know what I mean? So that's like
I want,
a whole
yeah.
another science.
Mhm.
Sorry, that's like a whole another science. What to write over there, you know what I mean? And
Yeah, yeah, it's true. It's true. I wanted to say that I was a client, so I work not only as a freelancer, but I also have a client account there on Upwork. I search usually for voiceover artists there. And I was super surprised that, you know, when I upload job description and got tons of proposals, only few of them actually, you know, works for me. So mostly people just copy paste their portfolio. They don't care what I texted, what I need. So I need only female voice and tons of just text me. So how, guys, you want to help me with my, you know, my task? I have no idea. So it's super important to, it's super simple, you know, everyone knows that you have to type personal message, get personal letter, but so many people ignore it. It's, I
yeah,
was
not
shocked, seriously.
everybody knows, you know, like not everybody knows that. I don't know how
I
and
thought it's
why.
obvious. Come on. When I started working on Upwork, I watched tons of videos how to start work on Upwork. And in every single video, I have the same piece of advice. So just the type original cover letter and read carefully what the client wants from you, and you just okay. So it's just, I don't know, it's just super easy, isn't it?
Yes, yes, like it's not that hard to just
Yeah.
read everything
Yes.
and just rewrite in your own words, like, yes, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that. And that's it. Like,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
I also, when you said that you have a client account,
Mm-hmm.
I also realized, and that's actually when I made like a huge leap into my rates and everything.
Uh-huh.
Why? Because it's interesting. I was actually looking for someone for outsourcing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I was founding another motion designers
Yeah.
basically, and it was like exactly how you said. It was from like 30 proposals, 40, 50, I don't know how much, maybe two were okay.
Yes.
Let's do
Yes.
this. I will give them a chance, and that's it. And they were usually pretty simple,
Mm-hmm.
but uh, they really hit the target. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
Like,
Exactly.
I need that. How will you help me with that problem? And that
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. Like, I don't care how old are you. I don't care where are you from. I don't care if you have like 15 years of experience in motion. Not, and then I see their portfolio and it's really bad. It's structured really badly.
Mm-hmm.
Rest of the cover letter has no sense.
Yeah.
Like, I was looking for someone to create some templates in After Effects, something like that, and they offered me to, I don't know, it was like YouTube videos, something like. That's not what I asked.
They tried.
Read again, please read again. Oh.
I don't know. It's so for me, it's annoying because when I again when I looked for a voice talent, I have to read 15, 15. Yeah, no, no, sorry, 50
50.
proposals, and they just waste my time. So I have to read all this trash to find only these two options, and one of them will be, I don't know, will have too high price for my budget, for example. So only one. It's just so, I don't know, irritating, I guess. Just to waste my time. Stop doing it. So yeah, that's why I think cover letter should be short, you know, hit the target, and that's all. So don't overthink here again.
Yeah, basically, before you do like anything, just search on Google how to write a cover letter.
Yeah, at least this stage could help.
That's the
Seriously.
you can do, right?
Yeah, and then write down your layout and copy and paste it everywhere.
The same layout with the same name. Like
Yeah.
you don't write their name, you write like hi boss or something,
Oh.
and nothing else.
Mhm.
Like just
Mhm.
repeat it, repeat the same name, and that's it. You don't have
Nice. Nice. It's nice advice here.
just something, yeah. Don't do that, please.
Okay, no, maybe not everyone could, you know, understand that it's kind of sarcasm or something.
It's a joke, yeah.
Yeah, guys, it's a joke, okay?
But it's like writing notes.
Yeah, because it's, I don't know, for me it's always so sad to read, you know, some, even in my direct messages, something like, hey man. I don't know why everyone tell me hey man. It happens so often with me, and I really think, seriously, I have my name in my, you know, my profile. Why don't you use it?
Please go back and read again.
Yeah.
Like it's the least you can do. You can just read my name. And
Yes. You need my help, but you even didn't, you know, read my name. It's just, I don't know. Or maybe I'm too sensitive. I don't know. Maybe, yeah. My boyfriend said that I'm too sensitive for, you know, all these things that happens in social media. So yeah, maybe he's right. I suggest to scroll questions. Yeah, I think it's time.
Yes, let's go. Actually, I
Staki, we don't hear you.
oh sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, right now it's fine. But
Oh, sorry. I was just scrolling. I'm trying to get through to my WhatsApp because I have questions. So my girlfriend is in the other room and she's like writing everything. So she's
it's pretty smart. My
so we
my
don't
boyfriend
lose it. So we don't lose
my,
it.
my boyfriend went and meet with his friends and didn't
He
do
didn't
anything.
care about her.
Yeah, he just, you know, wished me good luck, and that's all support. Okay, amazing relationship. Fantastic.
Okay, let's go. We have okay, we had in the beginning thoughts about AI Illustrator.
Wow, you scroll so far away.
Oh no, that was like from the real beginning, like in the back, all the way
Oh
back.
my God. Oh my God. Okay, you can start, and I will scroll and see maybe another interesting
Okay,
question.
it's about AI. I think that it will be like a pretty great thing because, and especially for us, for motion designers, because our main field isn't like illustrations or something. Well, maybe for you is, but for me it's really hard. For example, to draw like anything from zero.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I think it will be pretty great, and it can help out. I think that in like next 5 years, like whole industry will change.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, I agree.
and upside down, literally. And I truly believe that motion design will bloom,
Mm-hmm.
flourish. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? In probably like next 5 years, 10 years, and it's already happening right now. So we see what's happening with Photoshop and AI generative fields, and now we have this pretty much the same thing for vectors, for coloring, for everything else. So yeah, I think it will be pretty rough for photo manipulations and anyone who does that, and it will be probably pretty rough for illustrators, maybe. If I'm for that or against, I'm not really gonna say that because I'm more thinking like if my job can be much easier, let's make it easier.
Yeah.
You know? So that's pretty much it. That's my answer on that question.
Yeah, I think it's true actually. I noticed this kind of hype, or I don't know, even in a bad, meaning hype that, maybe half year ago, I received a lot of direct messages, hey, Alona, what do you think about AI? Will we lose job or not? Something like this. And it was very depressive again. And at the same time, I feel that it could be a nice tool that could boost your workflow and make your workflow a bit faster. And it's nice, so you can concentrate on another maybe stages that you can you ignored before or whatever. So for me personally, obviously, if we talk, for example, about I hate it. I took some orders when I had to, how to say, mask some objects on the video, mask some numbers, blah blah blah, and then I saw the AI that could do it. I was extremely happy because oh, finally I can do it easily in a couple of minutes, and I won't suffer for the whole night because tomorrow I have to send the final video to the client. So it should make our life a bit a bit easier. Maybe, yeah, it's a bit sad that you won't have kind of creative stage if we talk about illustration and about concept, but still you have to how to say, analyze the result that AI gives you. You have to analyze it and have to mix it and have to finish it, polish it, so it's still not perfect. So guys, we still have a lot of work.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah. So just but personally, I still don't use AI honestly in my workflow. I draw as just vector files, and I don't trust AI that they could make some perfect lines for me for animation and blah blah blah. Maybe in a couple of years I would upgrade my workflow, but for now it's I don't feel that I need it, because for now people just come to me and said, oh, Alona, we love your style, we need exactly the same, and it's just okay. So and that's all.
Let's go again.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, where is my glow track? I need to add it here.
And pink colors.
Yeah,
pink, purple, and yellow, something like that.
yeah, okay. I need this box with pink glow, purple colors, and just
and that's it, like nothing else.
yeah, it's enough. It's guys, okay. For 22 people, we just we just told my secret of success. Just a lot of glow, guys, and everything will be fine.
And pink, purple color.
Yeah.
That's okay. Let's go to the next question.
Yeah, do you have it? I just scrolled and I was tired, honestly.
Something from me, Malsh, how to be more creative.
Oh, okay. Okay, can you repeat it one more? The beginning.
How to be more creative.
I don't know, guys. I'm not creative. Sorry.
Okay, maybe to rephrase that, like how do you how do you cope with creative block? And do you even have something like that?
I prepared some kind of long storytelling and still can't can do it, can finish it and upload it on my Instagram blog. But I realized honestly that if we talk about commercial projects, so I don't have probably art blocks. I have kind of lack of how to say, maybe experience or maybe so it's kind of technical, you know, moment.
Oh,
So you have to know how to do these scenes more, the scene more engaging and make it more, how to say, unique or something like this. So it's kind of technical moments. It's not what I mean that, you know, some like, oh my God, I don't know how to express my feeling here. So it's exactly not these feelings.
yeah. So
Um,
like maybe like After Effects related stuff or
yeah, yeah.
something like that. Yeah. And I'm actually the other way around, you know, like those things are pretty much like piece of cake for me.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I need to like create something extraordinary, and usually what I do, I don't I don't like to do things mediocrely, you know.
Mm.
I like when I create something to be something extraordinary. And that's where I hit the wall. And
Oh,
then I realized, like, don't go in too much philosophy. Just create it.
yes.
Just do it to be functional. You know,
Yeah.
just do it. Like,
Nice. I noticed, you know what? I when I was studied in academy, I have a designer degree. So yeah, I worked. I saw a lot of, you know, future designers and their struggles, and also had some struggles with my work as well. And I noticed one, you know, thing that I usually, how to say, I have kind of goal, but it wasn't very impressive. It was kind of regular goal, for example, for some project, I mean, so some creative goal, I mean. And I knew how to do it. I knew what I have to learn to improve some skills to meet this goal. And it was kind of mediocre again, probably goal, not, you know, too much. But as a result, I achieved this goal. I felt very, you know, proud of myself, and I could move, you know, forward. Yeah. At the same time, I had friends who had incredible, you know, incredible ideas, incredible concepts, and obviously they were very complex. And as a result, sometimes they just didn't have any, you know, didn't have enough knowledges, enough experience, enough tools. I don't know. They just didn't meet their incredible, very extraordinary goal, extraordinary concept because of lack of all these things that I mentioned before. So for me, I don't think that it works for everyone, but for me, it's better to set some tiny, maybe not huge, maybe less ambitious goals, but when you achieve it, you can move forward, and step by step you will get some extraordinary, something extraordinary as a result. Instead of this, okay, you can be creative, you can set a lot of cool ideas, but as a result you just you probably you won't have anything, and it's pretty depressive again.
yeah, yeah. I think that's. I heard about it from one
Hmm.
guy, and he was talking about that you should have one huge goal
Yeah,
somewhere over there that you need to chase, and you have to split it into smaller,
yeah.
like tiny goals, smaller tasks, something like that. So if you have a goal for, I don't know, like 6 months,
Hmm.
you will um, split it into monthly goals, weekly goals,
Yeah,
daily goals in the end, you know.
yeah.
That way when you finish one step, you will go to another and another and another, and
Agree.
like one point of time you will come to that higher goal, something like that. But when you aim too high without any smaller steps,
Yeah.
I think you just like hit the bottom or something like that.
Unfortunately, it's true. It's true. When it's too massive, you just don't have enough, power or energy to do it. It's too much. It's just something huge. So obviously, I won't do it. So that's
Yeah, yeah.
I try to
I'm
explain.
pretty much the same. So when
Mm-hmm.
something seems like too complex, I just can't start doing it because
Yes.
ooh, this is too huge. I can start like, but then I remember let's split it into smaller parts,
Mm-hmm.
one after another, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. You just described my feelings actually when I was working on my last course, and it was just unbelievable. Only these small tasks, for a week, for example. So today I have to record these parts. Next day I will do, I don't know, design for the course. Only these tiny steps help me, but in general, creating the course is just, oh my god, it's huge responsibility, a lot of work, a lot of again a lot of work. So it's easier to give up and never start when I try to think in this way.
Okay, we had another question.
Okay.
Do you prefer full-time or freelancer? I think this is a really, a really short one. Just speed
Okay.
it up. Freelancing.
I am in freelance club, so yeah, it last, I don't know, 6 years or 5 years, something like this. So yeah, I'm a freelancer.
Yeah, me too. I'm like always for freelancing because I actually like that's a fun fact. I never work in an agency or in a studio full.
Mhm.
I was never like I never had a job. You know what I mean?
Oh
I never had a real job. I don't do anything.
no! So
I
guys,
just sit
stop.
at home and record some videos, and that's it. And people think that I do something.
And people think that I'm successful. Yeah, please
Yeah,
don't ruin this illusion. I ask you. I'm
yeah.
begging you.
Well, that's a joke, obviously, but yeah, I never had like a full-time job. I had several like part-time
Hmm.
part-time roles, and I don't know, like from the start, I always felt that I'm more like a loose freelancer, something like that. I can't
Yeah.
really stick the that I don't know how to say it, like a template, a pattern, or
Hmm.
something like that. That's not for me. I'm not against that, of
Yeah.
course, and especially if you're starting or like anything like that, I recommend to find a full-time job where you will work with experts,
Yes.
etc., etc. But for me, it really I chose maybe the harder path in the beginning,
Yeah.
but slowly I'm coming there. Like,
Oh, come on. It's pretty cool. Cool result what you have. So it's fine, absolutely
thanks. It
fine.
means a lot. To
Nice,
confirm
nice.
that.
I wanted to say, that you mentioned about the beginning. So I think that actually, if you want to start your motion design journey, I would say that it's easier. Seriously, it's easier to find job in office because there are more experienced colleagues, and they can lead you, they can help you, teach you, and you will boost your, how to say, again, workflow, your skills. And yeah, it for me it was very cool experience to see the whole timeline of the production, who was responsible for what, and blah blah blah. So it was very nice experience. But again, later I realized that, okay, I gave everything that I could here, so maybe I could try, you know, by myself, doing something.
Yeah,
So yeah.
you're definitely not the first one that's seeing the things from that way, you know what I mean? I spoke to several freelancers from Instagram, and they all said that at one point you just hit the top and that's it. Like you can't progress, you can't find new challenges, you can't find new like ways to learn, to like educate yourself, to progress, and to earn more money in the end, of course.
Of course.
Those types of limitations, for example, scare me. Like to have a limit, to have a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
like having a limit. I don't like I don't believe in any limitations.
Oh, nice.
Maybe some, but they're really rare. You know what I mean?
Okay, I see. Nice. Well, but honestly, it could happen. You can stuck, you know, with your progress in anywhere. I mean, in office, in on freelance. So it's. I think that your progress really depends on yourself and how you see yourself, what you want to do in the future, what you want to improve. And yeah, I had 2 years ago, I don't remember if I talk about it, I had the feeling that I'm kind of on a plateau, you know, so I'm stuck. And I also felt this kind of imposter syndrome. So how could I, you know, teach something when I feel kind of stuck? So it was very controversial feelings inside me. And only after overcoming this plateau, I realized that it was necessary. It was also the stage, and I had to collect everything that I know, have to collect all techniques that I know to get something more interesting, to reach new level, I guess. So to reach this, you know, level where I use a glow pink and purple gradient. So yeah, that's why I need this plot. So
It was like a lot of
yeah.
basically.
Yeah. But it really scared me, and it could happen anywhere. So if I work with agency or if I work as a freelancer, so it's just the way of motion designer, I guess.
Yes, I think that for example, I have a lot of like ups and downs. So like every, let's say 3 to 5 months, I have like a full reset
Uh-huh.
with myself. Just sit down with myself literally and like let's do this, let's not do this. This is like the draining too much energy from
Yeah.
me. This is making me happy, this is not making me happy, this is like earning me money, this is not earning me.
Yeah.
Basically, like every, let's say 5 months, I'm doing like a full restart, you know what I mean?
Cool. It's cool.
Not like a full restart, but like a reboot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a reboot. What should I continue doing, and basically.
Yeah. It's cool actually practice, I guess. So you try to stay honest with yourself, which is actually pretty challenging. So it's super nice, I guess. Tip. Alex here texted a message. I wanted to read it. Jumping from full-time to freelance is pretty scary, and it's true. And also I received these messages, kind of messages, how to switch from full-time to freelance. The first piece of advice, you have to earn some enough money actually, and you have to feel, you know, comfortable next 5-6 months. Yeah, early it was 3-4 months, I noticed that mostly, you know, colleagues recommend. So you have to have actually this, you know, amount of money. But right now it's almost it's almost half of the year. Yeah, pretty long, but it's a kind of guarantee that you have this gap where you can find, you know, your clients, your way how you can work with them. So I think it's the first and the last piece of advice, how you can switch from full-time to freelance. So yeah, wanted to comment it. Staki, I don't know, I hear kind of myself or something. Can you just try to I don't know.
Yeah, I actually plugged my headphones,
Yeah.
but I'm still like hearing you from my room. So I don't think if this will work. Can you say something?
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it's still the same. So
For me it's better.
I would have to exit Instagram and everything, so I don't want to do that right now. Yeah. Okay, should we continue with our questions? We have a lot of questions.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Maybe we can actually I suggest one thing. So what if we discuss a couple of topics, then talk about some extra questions if you guys have, and maybe we can split, you know, our huge list for the next live. What do you think?
I agree. And
oh, awesome.
I wish that someone like wrote yes we agree to or something like that. Because yeah, this will take some time actually to go through everything. We have like 6 more questions and we already like hour and a half into our lives, so
yeah.
So,
but we did
I
nice preparation, so
I
it's
actually want to jump to the last question and maybe finish it for today. Do you agree?
Agree. Let's do it. It's super interesting.
Okay. How would you start from zero? So if you have to start again, like without any skills or expertise or connections or Instagram or anything else, how would you start?
You just make me cry right now when you count all this stuff. So well,
like you don't really to think about it that it like it's happening right now. Like
okay.
so it's just metaphoric.
Okay. Okay. Oh, now it's much better. Well, how I would start? If I would be completely, you know, zero in motion design, I think that I could spend some time searching for some, how to say, efficient, I guess, full course, because I believe that without buying a course, when you just watch video on YouTube and they are very random, and you watch this and you watch that, and in general you have nothing. So I think that it's nice to test some ideas, to test some how to say, tools for free on YouTube, for example. And when I would choose some direction, for example, let's imagine that it's kind of, I don't know, 3D, but maybe it's in the next life, I don't know, but let's imagine. So I feel that I like 3D and I want to work with it. So yeah, I would buy a course, invest in myself, and it shouldn't be very cheap course for sure, because I noticed, you know, my friends sometimes took some courses for graphic design or something like this, and it was, you know, super cheap, and they expected to switch from their current work to the motion design or to graphic design. And I told her, for example, it was
course and like that's it, I'm successful.
No. Unfortunately, no. And especially if it's super short course, and especially if it's and especially when you see this advertisement that, come on, guys, you will earn tons of dollars after this course. So yeah, just buy it. No, it's a red flag for me. So I wouldn't do it. But I would invest in my education. And meanwhile, I was, learning something. I still think that I would do a blog, because it's, again, just like you said at the beginning of the life. So we don't know if it bring money or not. We don't know, but it's a long-term, stuff where you invest your money, your time, and as a result, it could bring your visibility, your new clients, and so trust with your potential clients. So I think it's important to do a blog. It shouldn't be exactly like we do. For example, we do tutorials, yeah, so it doesn't mean that everyone have to do tutorials. Personally, I try to do some new things for me, new format. I try to find new formats, because for me it's not very interesting to do the same tutorials, every single new post. So it doesn't matter what you choose, but blog, I think it's important. And what else? Oh, and blog, it's a nice way to interact with colleagues, with community. Because without community, it's super difficult to start, I think. You need this support when, people know what you feel, what you do, that you apply a lot of effort. So it's super important. So maybe like this. And of course, registrate my Upwork account. I think, yeah, that's how I, or if I'm beginner, maybe again I would go to the agency again to boost my level.
To learn some expertise.
Yeah. And actually, when I got my first, job in agency, I didn't care about money at all. Yeah, it was easier because I lived with parents, and it was much easier. But I was looking for this, this experience of the timeline, how to build the process, how to work with clients, how to work with managers. Yeah. So it's super important, I guess. So yeah, maybe I would just repeat my way.
So basically, whatever you did,
Yeah. Okay, I have the education, and right now education really helps me. But I realized that, we have much faster ways to get some nice results. So you don't have to learn 5 years, and yeah, only after that you can earn some money. So I think, yeah, I love my academy, I love my education, I'm proud of it. But you can find just normal course and just do it. I think so.
Yeah. So I would agree with you like 100%. I actually went the other way around. I didn't start with a course.
Yeah.
I was, like as always, stubborn as I was.
Yeah.
So, but I think that's like because mostly when I started, I was pretty much like spreading my branches everywhere. You know what I mean? Like I was doing this, I was in that, I was doing this. Like I was doing too much stuff to focus on one thing. And then basically after 3 years, 4 years, I realized that if I bought some course, I would probably be like 10 steps ahead, right? So yeah, like I would probably do the same. Never be cheap when it comes to your education, when it comes to your like professional and personal development, and especially with not only with skills, not only with applicable skills, with hard skills, you know what I mean, but with skills with sales, marketing. Like learn that from the start, because that's what will bring you clients. Clients
Yeah.
will be there because you know how to do stuff good, but they won't come there. They won't like they won't start working with you if your scale, your sales or marketing skills like are bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
I would also like do that. And social media presence as well. That's like very, very, um, very huge thing, especially now when like you have an Instagram, LinkedIn, you have TikTok. I don't know
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you're like on it or not. Like basically, those are all the things where someone will find you. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Yeah.
you need to spread your funnel, because someone wants to know about you if you're not there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. You just have to show your client that you're here and you're cool. And it's super, I don't know, it's ridiculous, to sit and wait that someone could find you somewhere, blah, blah, blah. So I always say that you have to be proactive. So you have to be visible and you have to be, just be here in the space.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why I'm actually like, if I knew earlier about um, me reaching out to clients, I would probably do that from the start, because
Yeah.
I was like okay, I will wait for someone to come to me, and that's
Yes.
barely possible when you're starting, when people don't know about you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's easy when you have something already, when you have a website, an Instagram, a portfolio, or like a huge list of recommendations and everything else. But it's really hard when you're starting. People can't know about you if you don't introduce yourself to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And it could be, yeah, I know that it could be a bit, how to say, again, depressive. It's my favorite words for this life. When, you do all these things and still have no results. But I believe that, I don't know any, designers who just upload work and then, suddenly tons of clients just come to him or her and just book he or her for the whole year. I don't know any example. So it's again tiny steps. Yeah, again, we have to manage a lot of things right now. So right now it's not enough to be a motion designer and know some, After
And
Effects
be good
stuff.
at
So
it, because
yeah.
there's like probably hundreds of thousands of others. So that's where we come to like, why would they choose me?
Yes, yes,
They'll choose
yes.
me because I will be there when they need me, and that's
Yeah,
it, basically.
yeah. And you have nice skills, and then again, you have nice skills, you have nice, budget and rates that work for them, and blah, blah, blah. But again, still have to be proactive.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So basically, buy a course, the most expensive course there is.
It doesn't mean that you have to buy my course, yeah, but
Buy Alena's
no,
course.
my course doesn't work for this goal, guys. Sorry, unfortunately. My
Okay, so
course
maybe
is
go
for
to School
some,
of Motion or something like that. Motion,
yeah, yeah, I love them. I love, sorry, I always, me, School of Motion Design School. Wow.
Motion Design School.
I
Yeah.
bought their courses and they are pretty cool. I still have to finish some of them, but what I already watched was very nice. So yeah, why not? But again, I didn't buy courses for beginners, so I don't have any ideas how they work for beginners. But for someone who has some level, in motion design, it's pretty nice upgrade. So you can you can, you know, improve your workflow. So why not? Very nice, very nice school.
Yeah, I think that School of Motion has something like for starters. I think they have like master class with that lasts like 3 months or something like that. I believe that it's like really worth the money. I would probably go that way if I'm starting, and of course, spread my social media presence, be on Upwork, and send like 100 proposals a day, and raise my soft skills.
Yeah. I also know that it's possible to find clients on dribble.com. I tried when COVID started. I tried, you know, I had some lack of work actually. It was, you know, that period when nobody knows what's going on. Everybody sits, you know, at home, and yeah, I had no work. So some advertisements, you know, projects were canceled, and you have to find another ways how to find work. I tried Dribble, and also I noticed that if you create nice presentations on Behance, if you create impressive projects, there, even if it's creative project, doesn't matter if it's commercial or whatever, it also could bring you some requests from clients. So also possible. So not only Upwork could work. So a lot of ways. LinkedIn, I also hear that people find, you know, job there. I don't use it, but
yeah, I actually had some really great leads from Serbia actually on so yeah, like be present everywhere.
Yeah.
And
Choose platforms that you like. Okay, maybe everywhere it's too much, but some platforms.
But like be everywhere. You don't have to be like active everywhere. Just be there. Create an account, post 3 things, and that's it.
Okay, yeah. At least it's more than nothing.
Yeah, I actually tried. Like I tried Twitter, Reddit, but I didn't really find myself over there, so I just stopped. But at least, like, if someone finds my profile over there,
yeah,
they'll see that I do something. I post something, I write something,
yeah.
So at least be there. Like, you don't have to be really, like, active everywhere because you will have to take that as a full-time job.
Yeah.
Probably, like, social media guy, like a social media person. But yeah, just like be everywhere and try to be like consistent with that.
Yeah, it's true. But honestly, it's kind of my dream, being social media guy and just creating stuff that you like. It's kind of dream, I really like this format where you create stuff, people enjoy it, you have kind of fun club or something like this, and they also, appreciate your content, and for example, use Patron or other, I know another websites where people can support you as a creative person. So it's kind of a dream for me. Maybe one day we will discuss it as well. How to reach it.
The right path. So if that matters anything, like
yeah. I hope so. But it's cool.
Should we stop here, and maybe we have still like 5
I
questions.
have one question, guys. Okay, we are almost finished right now. You have the last chance, so maybe ask your most important questions that you want us to answer. I also noticed that we completely ignored the chat. It was so bad, but guys, sorry for that. As you can see, we have a lot of things that we want to discuss today.
I'm actually scrolling, and for example, Alex said if I had to start over again, my first step would be researching all the possibilities. As a motion designer, when I started, I thought advertising agencies were the only path to follow. Yeah, like there are tons of other like options. It's not only marketing, it's not only where the money is, because that's like the really huge problem here in Serbia, because like everybody wants an easy money, you know.
Yeah.
Like learn marketing and that's it. Money will just jump in your pockets, you know. But it's not like that, of course.
It's not only in Serbia, so in Ukraine the same story.
If you know exactly what you want to, you can have a better focus on your learning. I wish I learned motion graphics way before I did, of course. So basically, as soon as you can, try to like choose one thing and try to be an expert in it as soon as you can, and that's it. Because when you spread your tentacles too much, I think that your focus just went round. Yeah, and we had one question: how to reach clients in an effective way.
Okay, I thought we covered this question.
We pretty much covered like every solution, where and how to get clients.
Yeah. I have the question here. I don't think that you can see it, but I want to say it's super fast. Talk about keyframes, for example, about the work she uploaded, probably me, a few days ago that went viral about the cards. I have the full, here is a kind of advertisement. Sorry guys. I have the full breakdown how I create this card animation, you know, for the whole detail that I have on my Patreon, so you can watch it. It's $4 per month, so you can see if you want to know more how I did it. I invite you to join my Patreon. And also download the project file, this and all past project files. So yeah, it's super easy.
Yeah, I just want to say that if you're coming from my profile, and if you haven't stumbled upon her profile, like Elena's profile, she does like really some great things, great illustrations as well. Like, I think that your style is pretty recognizable for your like
so? I think that it's super,
for your glows and colors and illustrations.
It's because pink and purple gradients.
Purple, yeah. But I literally can see your like whenever I see something, I know that you made it. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, like if you don't know, Malena has a Patreon subscription. Yeah. So if you want, you can jump in there. She's like, well, you're sharing your process basically, right?
Yeah, project files. So I recently started creating, you know, these whole full videos, so without time lapse, without, you know, cut. So kind of full version of tutorials that I post on YouTube and on Instagram. So yeah, a lot of things just because I love it. Again, because I love this idea, you know, that you create something, people enjoy it, and it's useful for them, and it's super, you know, nice price for this kind of value, I guess. So yeah, why not? Join, guys. Link everywhere is as usual in my bio. I here uploaded, sorry, not uploaded, also have the question. It's super interesting. We'll see if it's the last. How many hours do you usually work a day? Staki, how many hours do you usually work a day? It's a tricky question.
I think I will split it into two parts. So I usually spend around roughly probably like 12 hours in front of my laptop.
Wow.
But I'm working for like 6, 7, something like that. I don't know, like sometimes I work for 8 hours, but it's rarely because my focus can't follow that, you know.
Yeah.
So it's usually like 5, 6 is work, and the rest of it is either content research, either my education or something like that, or it's just creating something for myself.
Yeah. I
So,
also I agree. You just after 5 hours you just lose kind of concentration. You can sit another 5 hours near computer, but you could be completely not progressive, I don't know, efficient. So you just waste this time. I work, okay, I would say it right now. So today I worked 6 hours and 10 minutes. And honestly, I'm not happy with the final result that I have after these 6 hours. It's pretty sad. Yesterday I worked 4 hours and a half. And a half. Okay, you got it, what I mean. So yeah, mostly it's 6 hours. Sometimes I work 12 hours, seriously, 10 hours, but it's only because of urgent deadline, a lot of work, and after this, you know, and honestly, I could work only 1-2 days in this, you know, rhythm, because after that I felt completely exhausted and I need, you know, a week to recharge. So it's not fine to work, you know, a lot of hours.
I realize that when I'm working like constantly for like 8 hours or 10 hours or something like that, usually the last 3 hours or 4 hours can be done in an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just like clicking everywhere and my mind is everywhere, and it's like it's better to go sleep and then just wake up fresh and like do that work in an hour. That will probably need you 4 hours if you're like exhausted or something like that.
The same. It's super important to feel this rhythm of your, I don't know, your body. So if you're tired, it's better to relax and then, you know, make it faster. So it's absolutely fine. I have one more question, Staki, sorry. Guys, you're super active and it's super awesome. I really love you. So it's unbelievable. When you have a completed project and want to take the process to the next level by adding sound effects, who do you look for the job? As I understood, it means that is it you or is it another, you know, specialist? As I understood the question.
Can you repeat that?
When do you have a completed project and want to take the process to the next level by adding sound effects, who do you look for the job? I would say that I work in collaboration with sound designer, and if the client needs sound design, because obviously sometimes clients want to, I don't know, save some money and skip the stage, but actually I work with not for the huge price for sound design, especially it doesn't cost a lot. So I just work in collaboration because I realized that I don't want to learn one more thing to do it by myself. So it's easier to pay, you know, for this work.
I think that can as well involve an illustration as
Uh-huh.
well. Like if you're an animator and you hate illustrating, it's better to like pay someone to do that,
Yeah.
and you can just focus on the animation. And
Mm-hmm.
that's of course for, I don't know, like if they ask you for like script or something like that, it's always better to find
Yes.
someone that knows how to do that than to like do it by yourself. Like
True.
I'm
True.
usually
I also don't write
I
scripts, by
am
the way.
usually like the guy that goes like, I will do like everything by myself. But I don't recommend that. That's like that's what I want to say. Like do what you love the most and do what you're the best at, and everything else you can just like find someone to do that for you.
Yeah, yeah, agree, agree. I also don't write scripts, for example. Sometimes I think that it's not the best way because, you know, sometimes clients really need to cover the whole process, and it's super competitive, I guess, or how to say
Or
it, when you can offer it. So you can cover script, animation, illustration, sound design, voiceover. So you completely full pack. But at the same time, I realized that, you know, script writing, it's completely different topic. So you have to be professional in this marketing stuff, in this business stuff, how to involve, you know, how to engage uh, people using just text. And I know how to engage them with animation, but with text, it's something, you know, on the next level. So I think it's fine to pay someone.
I had another question.
Wow.
I hope that's the last one.
Okay.
How are your morning routines?
Oh, it's so nice question. So cute. I don't know. I walk with my dog, drink coffee, then cook breakfast, then drink one more coffee. And, and here at this moment, my boyfriend told me that I drink too much coffee. So yeah, something like this. So pretty easy routine.
Yeah, it's like for for me, it's mostly like pretty um hectic, I would say. Like I don't have something I like. I don't wake up at 5. I don't wake up at 6. I think that it's that it just doesn't work for me. Like
Mm-hmm.
I like to sleep, you know. So I just realized that it doesn't work for me to like punish myself
Yeah.
or something like that. Wake up at 6, go to the gym and like be fresh and everything. My brain probably won't work before 9 a.m., something like that. So I'm not even trying anymore. Well, I am trying sometimes, and probably my girlfriend will say that I'm lying, but I do try to change that. But I realize that my brain usually don't work before like 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
That so yeah, I'm not even trying to work before that.
No, no, it's too much. I like working in the morning, but you know, 9, 8 a.m. work, no, it's only for coffee and for, you know, this easy routine where you just enjoy it and don't have to think about hard things. So yeah, something
Yeah, just
simple.
prepare your brain for the day, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. The same stuff, the same stuff. So it
Okay,
was the last, yeah?
I think that was the last one actually.
Okay, guys. Before you you leave any other question. Uh, okay, I found another question, but maybe we have a stream for 2 hours, almost 2 hours. I
Yeah,
think we're pretty cool, and it's the reason all your questions is the reason to do another one. You know, somehow, sometime.
Yeah, you can actually like share the agenda,
Mhm.
so they exactly know like which order we will go. So in order not to people leave in the beginning when we are like introducing ourselves or something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Hopefully, I think that we will skip some of that part in
yeah.
the future. Yeah, yeah, and I think that's it. I wanted to thank everyone for listening us. I can see that the majority of people like already left because
It's
it's really long.
fine. Come
I
on,
get it.
2 hours. It's fine. I
Yes,
still
yes.
appreciate that, you know,
I
some
honestly
people
don't
came.
want to listen to us for 2 hours, so that's fine. Like I get you guys. Like yeah, and thank you for managing this and for scheduling this at first.
Yeah,
So that's it. I really had so much fun. I don't know if you had.
of
I guess.
course.
Yeah, and I hope that you guys learned a lot of things. So and that you will learn a lot of things from us in the future.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of hook for you guys for the upcoming lives that it's possible actually. I also appreciate that you know, agree that you took part in this collaboration, because again, it was my first live in English, so I was super scared that, you know, I had this issue because of language, because, you know, maybe I won't understand something, but blah blah blah, or express my, you know, thoughts. But it seems that it's fine. That I personally also had a lot of fun. It's always interesting to discuss all these valuable topics and interesting topics, because it's always easier to overcome some doubts, you know, some troubles, when you see that, you know, your colleague feels something the same. So it's super cool.
I think like we all feel the same, but we don't have that like perception,
Yeah,
let's say, because you're always like idealizing someone
it's true. Yeah.
because once again on social media like everything is perfect, everything is
Yeah,
in
yeah,
perfect order, and it's like and it's not like that. I just
yeah,
want to say that like it's life. You will have challenges, you will have your ups and downs, and the most important thing is how will you like overcome them, and that's it.
yeah,
I'm not a
yeah.
life coach, I'm just like
But sounds like a life coach.
like saying things that like come to my mind, and I that's my view of the things. So
Yeah, but I agree actually. Yeah, it sounds like you know, speech of life coach, but it's still true, so it still works. Anyway, and yeah, guys, thanks for your activity, because you're amazing. You gave us so many questions and it's super cool. I also hope you have fun this, you know, Wednesday evening or morning or wherever you have there. And yeah, please, I will save this live. I hope so. Instagram will help me.
please say it. Like
Yeah,
I don't know how. I don't actually know. Don't know how to do that.
I will
So
try. It should be in. It should be in. Okay, I have an idea. I will try. But if it's possible, guys, if it's not too much for you, when I save it, leave a comment so we can boost this live to help people, you know, watch it, listen as a podcast or whatever. So it really helps. Thanks one more time. Follow Staki on Instagram if you're from my followers here. My 4 followers here, please follow Staki on Instagram.
and my followers, please follow Elena on.
Yeah, and check out links in our bios, because I have nice patron stuff. Staki has nice course, if I'm not mistaken, for beginners, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, like from zero to hero, something like.
Yeah. Wow. So it's super valuable, I guess. So you can
But in
check the
Serbian,
info.
it's in Serbian right now. But like, if you have any other questions, you can just ask
Yeah.
me, and yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, stay here, follow both of us, and thanks one more time. So I'm gonna turn off this live.
Yeah, me
Thank
too.
you.
Goodbye,
Bye,
everyone.
guys.
Thank you,
Bye.
and goodbye, everyone.